I've saged and Palo Santo'd, stuck the connection out. So
no, I haven't got anything
I'm
yet.
just gonna go.
We're live. Okay.
Lovely.
See if it comes up on my profile.
I'll just share it to the group. Oh, you've done that. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Selena Joy, and this is Dawn Smith. Hello. So it's lovely to see you. Well, we can't actually see, but I can see 10 people on. Hi, Karen. Hi, darling. Lovely to see you. Hi, Cheryl. Hi. Oh, it's lovely to see you all. Emily. Hi, Josh. Hi, Josh Martinez. Long time no see. Happy New Year. Hi, Becky. Can you see the comments coming up this week?
Yes. Yeah, we've got some Facebook users on there, and they must be the people in the group.
Yeah. Shall I go over to the group to have a look? Hi, Mark. And make good. Edward's on his best behaviour this week. And Josh, well over in the States. How are you keeping safe there? Right. I'm just going to pop over and see if I can get the spiritual groups. Lovely. Well, it's so lovely to see you all. How's everybody feeling with the new moon? Have you picked up any different feelings with your energy today or over the last couple of days?
Yeah, that'd be really
interesting.
How
are you feeling, Dawn? You felt the energy.
Oh God, what a roller coaster it's been today. Actually started with me yesterday. I keep looking at this and my glasses are wonky.
Oh God, sorry, Dawn. Sorry, I was interrupting. We've already got people on saying inbox me. Before coming on, I did a bloody ritual to keep them away. Please, everybody, just ignore myself and Dawn will never inbox you to ask for money or to offer advice, to have a reading. And the other people that are coming on are nothing to do with us, so please ignore them. And yeah, just please ignore them. Sorry, back to you, Dawn. How have you felt with the new moon?
I felt very, very emotional, like really emotional today, really tearful, which is like crazy. And it's just come out of nowhere, really. I don't know. I feel like I can feel the energy. I can feel the difference. And there's just definitely something like my energy has been quite flat today. So I've had to sort of move around and, make a conscious effort, like set my intentions, and put some music on and try and lift that vibe. It started last night and it's gone through today. So wasn't you saying to me that this moon is around growth?
It is. It's because I felt the same way yesterday because I'd gone out for lunch the previous day and had 2 drinks. I was like, oh, this must be a hangover. And I thought, really, from the lunch? But I felt really just not with it, a bit flat and tired. And so, yeah, I really have felt it. Normally, I don't feel much with the new moon, but with this one, I have. Maybe I feel the power one, because it's the first new moon of the new year, and I feel that we're sort of leaving behind 2020, which we've all got a lot to let go of. The new moon's all about new things in, but we can't put new things in unless we let go of things. So I feel, we were so full because of our experiences. So there's a lot to let go of. It is new moon in Capricorn, and for me, I always feel Capricorn's that very earthy energy, which is about perhaps your security, about work, about careers, about feeling quite grounded. So I think that's why there's a lot of energy shifts around to bring a bit more security and steadiness in our lives amongst all this atmosphere of chaos. If that makes sense. Also, I feel Capricorn is a little bit about control, you know, because it relates like to the devil card in the tarot. So you've got this sort of obsessive thinking and quite control freaky, and we're completely at odds with anybody who feels like that, because the uncontrollable atmosphere we're in, or energy vibe that we're in. So yeah, I feel that we're going through a hell of a lot of changes, but they're all really, really positive, you know, but we've just got to go through the shift.
I mean, you mentioned about it being Capricorn, and to be honest with you, when I think about that, I know there's like a bit of I always think of Capricorn as being quite sort of stubborn and steadfast, and I feel like as we're moving forward and we're pushing into a different phase and a different like there's a different feeling, and we always want to hang on to that little bit of comfort zone, the familiar. And this is where I feel a lot of the imbalances. It's about being able to let that go and to move forward into something new.
Yeah,
it's been tough.
Definitely. Yeah. Do you know what, though? I always feel that it's those sort of times. I was just looking at mine. It was phenomenal, especially after working with Dawn. But I think that's the word, is actually trusting that the thing is we often spend so much time putting our intentions out there and working, about what we want. And then when there's shifts, we pull back with fear, perhaps, instead of just thinking, okay, well, I've been putting my intentions out. These changes have got to be good, haven't they? So, it is about trusting the universe.
It's it's just the simplest
so
thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Go on, my darling.
Sorry, there's a big delay. Echo. So Sandra is saying very weird, like she wasn't herself, very emotional and just wanted to hide away from the world. Done her ritual and had essential oils on the whole day, motivation and frankincense. It has been a hard one for the first, normally I feel that the new moon isn't that, you don't really notice it so much. Obviously you see it, but the full moon, it whacks my energy, but not so much like this. So yeah. So I was just reading Edward.
If I was one of the Mr. Men, what was he saying? I would be Mr. Stubborn.
Oh, sorry.
Capricorn. Yeah. Stubborn.
Oh dear. So yeah, so everybody's feeling a bit unsettled for the new moon. Wonder if I've just been drawn towards these cards. I know we're going to come to the cards a bit later, but I was just going to pull one for whatever comes on, whoever's been feeling unsettled for the new moon, just to see what comes out. And what comes out is, I'm doing the Dawn. I've got forgiveness. So this comes in, I feel, if we're looking at it for a group, maybe it's the feeling of forgiveness of ourselves, forgiveness for 2020. I mean, who can't feel, that there's still anger and confusion while it's still going on. So I just feel that it's a time to sort of sit down with this new moon energy and forgive yourself for perhaps how you've reacted, how you've been in the past, any emotions that you feel that no longer serve you, don't want in your energy, and just forgive others, because really at the end of the day, most times, is it worth it? So there's this great feeling of forgiveness. And then intentions. intention card popped out. So with the new moon, I mean, this is what the new moon is all about. It's all about sowing your seed future, setting your intentions of how you want your life to be. But perhaps more importantly is, how do you want to feel? I mean, we've been shown so much in 2020. It doesn't really matter whether you've got a Rolls Royce sitting in the garage or, you know, your pockets full of money. Doesn't really matter how you feel. So I feel that this is all about forgiveness, self-forgiveness, and just setting your intentions. You want to feel healthy, feel good, and feel balanced, and a bit freer. There's that and maybe that is the setting intentions to let go of the control that we've been feeling.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's such an easy thing to say, isn't it? But it's not such an easy thing to do. I mean, I was just shuffling, and the card I got was release. I mean, it's a beautiful card,
Oh,
but
God, lovely.
with the actual, you know, just this beautiful picture and the universe, it is about letting go of that element of control, because nobody really knows what's happening anymore. We've really lost, like, we haven't got our finger on the pulse anymore. There's so much change, it's happening so quickly. And the more we hold on and try and control, the more restrictive and constrictive it becomes. And it's quite interesting because the other card I pulled is surrender. And it is just actually giving up, just giving up that, God, this is all back to front, look, giving up that feeling of need of control. I feel, especially with the way that things are, you know, the things in the UK, a lot of people are talking about America. It's like everybody feels, because everything is so fluid, that we need something to hold on to. We need a cause. We need to be able to express ourselves in some way. And so it is about surrender and releasing and trust. As I say, easy to say, but not so easy to do.
It is so easy to say, and I say myself when I'm doing things, oh, just trust spirit will be there, or just trust in the universe. But yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? But we do just have to breathe, and that's the main thing. It's having a deep breath and being able to center yourself a little bit. How did you start your oracle card journey? I know about your tarot card trip, but how did you get into oracle cards?
Well, do you know what? I came to oracle cards quite late. Like, tarot was my friend or in my early teens, around about 12 years old. I spent a lot of time doing research, just reading up on the cards and using them every day. You know, like when you just feel like you just need something, like a direction, or you need to know that something is going to work out just right. And I wasn't drawn to oracle at all. And it wasn't until I started my development in earnest, from around about 6 years ago, I was introduced to oracle. And I have to admit, I didn't really like them much at first, which is that a bad thing to say? But because they weren't as structured,
I was the
because
same.
there wasn't a set meaning, I was a little bit like, oh, I don't know where to go with this. But you know what? I absolutely love them now, because there's so much freedom without that rigidity of tarot. So, you know, to actually I'm just holding up any card. It's not for any particular reason, but it's the imagery that draws you, and you can access like the colors, the symbols, the animals. It's like, it's a beautiful way to work intuitively with your psychic senses. And you know, there's so many different types of cards, oracle cards. So go with what speaks to you, what you're drawn to. What about you, Selena?
I started, as you know, with tarot a long time ago, and then wanted to, because then I went sort of from tarot, I went into healing. So I used to work doing acupuncture or massage. And I used to find that I would want to know more about perhaps condition, about where the problem started. The backache didn't really come from the a physical thing. It was a mental or energetic block. So I wanted to use something, but tarot were a bit scary. Looking perhaps, as you're healing someone and the death card comes on. Not that it means death, but, some of the imagery, especially going back years on tarot, was quite scary. I got into the oracle I brought, I've still got them. In fact, they're covered in oil. They were the message from your angels from Doreen Virtue. And so I really fell in love with the cards. I started using them with all my clients that came in. I even went to see Doreen Virtue and do an angel card reading course with her years, because before she started slagging off now everything that she's done, but we won't speak about that. I really loved the energy. I read a lot of her books and really enjoyed them. But then they don't give enough. That was my thing with Oracle. So I would sort of mix tarot with Oracle if I actually gave a reading. And it's only been quite recently when I do a reading, it's all psychic, it's all sort of all tarot. But coming on and doing lives when you're sort of just touching on the surface more, I prefer Oracle because they are lighter. You can go deeper and deeper by layers if you want to. But if you want to not get too into it because you're doing a live reading, you can just pick up a card and and there's information on it, and that will be able to be taken by the person without you having to go too much into their energy, which I just love Oracle. And Dawn and I are teaching a course on Oracle. I think it's in the second week in February, if anybody is interested. And then after that, we're going to be doing a spiritual Meet Your Spirit Guide course as well. So let us just message us or comment if you want any more information on that. And just before, we're going to start doing some readings, but I just wanted to mention that on the 15th, this Friday at 7:30 p.m. GMT, we, myself, Dawn, Kerry Stanfast, and Sarah Dodd, we're doing a mediumship evening, all for the NHS. It's all for charity. So it's going to be a whole hour and a half with 4 mediums. And I think Shaz was going to come on with music as well. So we've got a song in there somewhere, I think. But if not, 4 mediums, 4.5. And it's for Brentwood Community Hospital and Bromfield Hospital, sorry. Broomfield, sorry. And all the money collected is going directly to them to buy scrubs, because apparently at the moment, because they're on code alert, they're having to take their contaminated scrubs home to wash at home. And they need more scrubs, and I think they need more masks. So I've been told. But so we're just getting as much together. I know some people might, but the government should applying it. We're in crisis, so it's really up to us all just to pull together and do whatever we can, because they're angels. I mean, I don't know how people do it. What a job they're doing right now, working so many hours with these really emotional and really difficult times. So so if you'd like a ticket, please email me, message Dawn, message Kerry Stanfast, come look at us. And please come and join us on Friday. If you can't join us on Friday, then we'd really appreciate donations as well, because it's all going to a really fantastic cause. Okay, everybody. And I think what we were going to mention. So, would anyone like a reading? Yay!
Oh, wow, what a question.
Hi,
Okay.
Right, if you would, I'm just seeing, I think I'm on the group. I had a bit of a block. I can see comments coming through. Hi. Right, Dawn, did you want to start with the readings? I can see she's already in shuffling mode. I can see there's a few me's.
Yeah, I can't get it up. I'm not able to bring it up on the live. I'm going to go to Karen Pugh.
Do you know what? I was going to do her. We're going to fight over Karen. She must have been sending out vibes.
Yeah, I just feel like
lovely. Right, you do, Karen. I'll look for somebody.
We could do a double. We could do a double dip.
There's Karen.
There she is.
All right, yeah. Do you remember last time we got the same card? I think.
Come on,
There's
Karen,
such a delay on the day. I don't know whether I've put her comment.
You had her up and you've taken her off. No, there she is.
Oh, right, because it's not showing on my screen. I'm going to do these. I'm going to do a different card for Karen because I feel, I just feel like doing these ones.
Okay.
So do you want to go first?
Well, if you get, I haven't got a jumper yet, and I want to wait for a card to come out.
Okay, right. I'm just gonna. Oh, I've just actually thrown a few.
Right. You okay if I go first?
Right.
Right, Karen. This is for you, my darling. Okay, right. So the card I've got here is trust, and you know what? I feel with you. Oh, do you know what? I feel like you've been in a place of like solitude, and I don't mean that people haven't been around you. What I mean is I feel like it's solid, that you felt separate. You felt it's like you're in a different place. It's like I want to put you in a cocoon in a way, and it's like you're morphing into. It's like you're really coming into your own. I feel like there's been a period of time where you have withdrawn, okay? But you're actually now starting to, and I want to use the word emerge. That's really, I'm getting that really strongly with you. I feel like there's this real sense of self-recognition here on who you really are. And I feel like it's a bit like you're coming out of your shell, but I also want to be really gentle with you. It's like a rebirth, okay? And so I want to be very nurturing and very gentle with you, and I want you to be like that with yourself. I want you to give yourself the time that you need, and I want you to trust your inner voice, because I just feel like, just coming in here, I feel like you have a lot of protection, and like there's a beautiful light, like a lightness, like an energy around you, and I feel that it's just like you're emerging out. And I just want you to look at this card, okay? And here we've got this, and there's this vulnerability here that I see, and it is just like this, you're really gonna come into your own. But I need you, as Selena was saying earlier, talking about trust, surrender, release. I want you to just step into this new space. Just trust your instincts. All right, my darling, that's what I've got for you. Sorry, Selena, I'm rambling again.
We haven't got the same card. No, that was lovely. And I won't be too long because mine is exactly this card. Now, these are the Alice in Wonderland cards, which I felt drawn to use. And this is no need to fear. So, and I felt exactly the same thing. As soon as Dawn said about the protection, I felt that this was you, and this was the, they're all around so this is the protection that's around you. And I do feel she's sitting there waiting to take off, and so it says no need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. So I do feel very gifted. There's a lot of knowledge about you, and knowledge and intuition. that's in you, and it's really now just waiting for you to surrender and trust and let go of the fear. And one of the other things I feel is almost like the card that was next to it is all must have prizes, and this is all about trying to please everybody. So I feel there is this element that may be tucked behind the fear. It's almost like, I know you're stepping into the world of mediumship and everything else that you're doing, this spiritual step, and it's almost like, will that please everybody if I take step? So it's almost like you've come out the closet, but it's a scary place. So this is sort of saying, I feel, step into your powerful self and trust, and don't fear what others may think, and make sure you're making time for you to please yourself, to feed and nourish your soul, rather than just pleasing everybody else. So I hope you can take those two Alice in Wonderland cards.
Amazing.
Okay.
Oh, so Karen's asking about our card courses, which is really good. We can we'll send you some information over.
Right. Well.
Whoa.
Lovely. Yes, definitely will do. We're looking forward to doing them. We're going to have one. We're doing an Oracle second week of February, then this Connect with Your Spirit Guides, and I will be doing my tarot card course very soon when I find a date, probably the first week of March, if anyone's interested.
Sure, we're like into the
Okay.
beginning of like okay. Right, let's see where we go.
I lost you there. I've got a terrible delay.
No, you're all right. You're back.
Are you up next?
Yeah, right. I'm going to go next. I feel like I want to go to
Dawn. Have you chosen someone?
No, I feel like I want to go to Dawn Johnson. So I'm just doing a mad shuffle at the moment. Can you get her? I don't know if you can get her up. She was 624.
Yeah, I think that's right. Is that Dawn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see it. Oh, yes, it's up now.
Yeah, that's absolutely, yeah. Now, whoa. Okay, right. Right, so Dawn, I've got some beautiful cards for you. So there's, more than one, obviously, because I just can't help myself. The first card I've got for you is focus. All right, and this is such a beautiful card. Now, when I'm sort of connecting into you, and what I feel with you is, I feel like you can be easily led by your emotions, or your emotions can overcome you. So I really want you to just be able to separate, okay, what's not, I don't mean what's good, but I mean, I want you to separate in your mind what is important, okay, and what's worth you investing your energy, and what isn't. I feel with you, my darling, you have such a natural creative spirit, and I feel as if you're looking at starting something new, and I mean on a creative sort of arena. I feel like you want to do so many things, but you struggle to stay. I want to say, like, stay in the right lane. I feel you can go off on little detours here and there. I also feel with you, I do have the creation card here, and I feel on a spiritual level you are very aware, okay, very aware of the, I get the word enormity. Like, I feel like, not that you carry a lot of responsibility, but you're very aware on a spiritual level. And sometimes this weighs quite heavy on you because you hold a lot of knowledge, which is why I want you to share it, which is why I keep going back to the focus card. And the last card that I've got for you is beginnings. So I feel as if Now, I want to use the word precipice. Okay. So I don't feel, I was going to say, I feel like you're on the verge of something new, which I do. But because I want to use the word precipice, I feel like you feel it's a major, major thing. Like it's going to be something that's really going to change. There's not an element of fear, but like this sort of anxiety about it. But do you know what, my darling? I so want you to just gather your thoughts, establish where you want to go, the road you want to go on, and stay in that lane. Don't divert off. Use your creation, like your creative senses. Okay, all that beautiful knowledge that's so meaningful for you. You have a fantastic ability to share. And once you step forward, like the possibilities are endless. So that's where I want to go with you, Dawn. And thank you for sharing. You all right, my darling Selena?
That was lovely. Yes, I've been drawn to Turun. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Hello. I'm sure it's very cold. You're over in Norway, I believe. I hope you're still on. See if anyone's still on. I've got such a delay on mine. But anyway, so I was drawn to you. What I felt when I first connected in is it almost feels like there's been a bit of withdrawal. There seems to have been, it's almost, you know, when you touch a CNN and it sort of disappears in. So it just feels like it's a little bit of that. The energy is just, even I feel like saying a bit hiding away at the moment. So I know there is, and I know there's a big fear vibe around the world. I don't really think it's because of that. It just seems for on a personal, a bit of withdrawal, but it does feel like it's almost like a recharge as well. So it feels like it's a really good time to do this. It fits really well with because there is this hibernation period, but it just feels like you need that time away from people to withdraw a little bit from everything so you can find your path again. I know you know your path, but this is like it's perhaps going even deeper. So it needed this time away so you can step further into your journey, into everything that you've been manifesting and perhaps wanting, that it still requires that big leap of faith or step of faith. So what is very much the card of balance. Oh, I can never show it on this camera. Is the card of balance. I feel that is having some time to yourself to go into this winter vibration where you give the warmth that your body needs, with it just giving that self-love and warmth, and having that time to ground yourself, to recharge and refocus, and to clear perhaps the clouds or the mist that may have accumulated in your mind from picking up perhaps a lot of the psychic vibes and energy. And then this card comes straight back with it, and so it feels like as soon as you've had this period of hibernation, step right back into almost like this full transformation going through, because there's the butterfly coming out of this period of hibernation, and then you can then just get back and focus on what you're doing and the light that you're shining. So I hope you're still on and heard that. Many blessings.
Wonderful. We have similar cards, don't we? We keep drawing similar cards.
Doesn't matter what set I've got. They're all coming out.
Oh, that's really good. Okay, I was going to go to Catherine Mckendree. Feel like I want to be drawn to Catherine. And Catherine is on at 6:27, so I don't know if you can find her. I'm still shuffling, Catherine, because I feel there's another card in here for you. Okay.
Oh, that was nice, Sandra. The tarot course is amazing. And she will be interested in both the courses, Sandra Dulay. I've never pronounced your name correctly.
Yes,
sorry, Catherine Mckendree.
That's the lady. That's the one. Hello, my darling. Hello, Catherine.
Okay.
so when I was drawn to you, and as I was shuffling the cards, they felt a little bit sort of like sticky, like not really moving that easily. And I've also got like a little bit of anxiety here, okay, in my chest area. So I feel very much for you that things are a little bit static, a little bit hard. I feel like I'm walking through, I feel like I've got my Wellington boots on and I'm walking through like mud. So I'm still moving, but it's, oh my goodness, it's so much effort. So I feel as well that the situation that we find ourselves in around lockdown and stuff like this, I feel that that is having an effect on you. All right, my sweetheart. I feel like I can feel it here in my chest, and I just want to give you some healing. Actually, all right. I just want to reach out to you, and I just want to reassure you. Okay. You know, things are going to get better. And as long as, you know, things are difficult, but as long as you still keep moving, progress is progress. Now, I've got this beautiful card here, and it's the nourishment card. I mean, just look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. And this brings me here to, I want you to bring your focus back to you, because when we're sort of consumed with what's going on, and sometimes our mind isn't our own. Sometimes we allow outside things to come in and take over. So I want to bring you back to you, okay? I want you to really start focusing on the good, okay? Now, I'm very cautious about saying I want you to show gratitude, because we all show gratitude, but I want you to start looking at the small things. I want you to start taking care of yourself, all right? So physically, with the food you eat, I want you to go outside. I want to take you out. I want to take you for a walk. I want you to feel the elements, okay? Don't be like me today. I didn't go out because it was raining, so I just managed to stick my head out of the window. But I actually want to take you outside. The other card I have for you is the unexpected. And immediately I'm brought back here to my chest and my anxiety. And what I want you to do is I want you to flow with things, okay? I want you to let things flow through you. And I don't want you to be afraid of change. And I don't want you to be anxious about things that haven't happened yet, all right? So all change on a very base level is good, because it shows growth and it shows progress. So really, I want you to look after yourself. I want you to settle yourself, all right, my darling, and you know, take those wellies off and stop trudging through that mud. Throw them out the window and barefoot, get in there, like, you know, just like live life. All right, my sweetheart, that's it.
That was lovely. And I've drawn Sarah. Her name popped out. Hi, Sarah, darling. Sarah did an amazing dem. She's a psychic medium as well. She's amazing. And she did a fantastic dem in front of about 90 people last night. And she was amazing. I've just drawn a few cards for you, Sarah. And what I had, and I feel it's a little bit sexist, this comment that I'm going to say, because I've got the masculine card, but this comes in with the darkness. And so I feel that this is saying to you to really pull it all out. You know, it's time now to have the courage. I know the manly courage, but that's how it feels. It's really time to bring this strength that you've got out. You know, there's no more sort of hiding away. It is really time to step into the limelight. Oh God, it's all mirrored, but it's sort of time to step out of darkness and into all this light. And that might take, you know, this big force of yang energy to really take you out. But what you're doing when you do this, it's like it's your soul purpose, you're a natural, and it's this hunger that you have inside that you have feel. So you're on the right pathway, and I just feel that you know what, now you've started, there's no stopping. None of us needed cards to sort of see that, but this, I feel, is this is what you should be doing. It's filling this natural energy that's inside of you. Not animalistic, I'm thinking about something you're born with. You just have to do. You have to be on this pathway, and you're just filling it. And this card popped out as well, which was talent. I feel this, she's in here, this amazing gift that she had. And I feel it, you know, you've been in hiding for too long. And so this is saying, you know, you're coming out. Have that balance of balancing the talent and gift you have with confidence, you know, so that is really pushing you through. So I hope that makes sense. But I feel it feels just like so much change, and I feel excitement when I'm connecting to you. It's all like, woo, it's all going to start happening. So it feels wonderful, Sarah. Hope you're still on. If not, I'm talking to myself. I've got such a delay on my comments. I've no idea whether there's any there. Oh, yeah, she is on. Lovely.
Okay. Well done. That was amazing. I mean, and so positive, isn't it? So positive. Oh, bless her heart. You're a little bit delayed.
Lovely.
Okay. All right. So I'm like to go to Kaz Smith. I would like to go to. So Kaz Smith, I'm seeing her. Yeah, that's it. At 6:36.
They're lovely. Oh, yeah,
Right.
lovely.
Okay, Kaz, I'm still shuffling for you. Still shuffling. I had a card just really jump out. So I love those. Oh, and another. Okay. Okay. All right. So, Kaz, I'm drawn to you, and as I was shuffling, I've got like a sticky deck, and I have not got a sticky deck, but your cards were like all clumped together. So I feel like I want to go to phases with you. I feel like you're in a sort of you go through phases of different things happening. And funnily enough, I pulled out this card, which is showing the moon phases, and it's the card of will. Okay. And I feel with you that you are very self-assured, okay, in what you want to do, your thought processes, and where you are. And I feel as if you're able to apply yourself, all right? You're able to apply yourself very well. I feel, do you know what, funnily enough, I don't know, are you getting headaches, my darling? I don't know if you are. My awareness is coming here, all right, to my head. And I feel like this might be tension with you. I feel like you put yourself under a lot of pressure, like a lot of pressure to perform, to be there for everybody. You have an amazing presence. And I feel I sort of want to go to the goddess card with you as well. Like, I feel as if you have this wonderful, just like this beautiful aura of knowledge. And I also feel you're a perfectionist. That just come in for me. I know that you have a lot of plans, all right, but you're feeling a little bit stuck, okay? You're feeling a little bit immobile, all right? And again, we're waiting for this next phase to come in. But what I want to do is I want to give you some reassurance here, because I have the fruition card. What a beautiful card this is. I want to just mention to you, okay, because you are a woman of great vision and talent, like you're able to apply yourself. I want to just talk to you a little bit about trust, okay? And you don't have to always see where you're going to get there. Sometimes we just have to take small steps without seeing that, like, you know, take the first step. You don't have to see the whole staircase, because I want you to let your defenses down as well. I just want to break all those barriers, okay? Because I feel you can put barriers up. you are entering a time, okay, of great, just everything coming together. All right. And I want to commend you, which is a strange word for me to say, but I want to commend you on your discipline, okay, on your tenacity to just progress and just to keep going forward. Your time is coming. And when it does, you are going to just absolutely bloom. Trust is really, really important for you, Kaz. Just go for it. Just go for it. That's it.
That was lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely. Yeah, I've just been on to Anna Reed. Hi, Anna. It's lovely to connect with you. I've not seen your name on here before, so it's lovely to connect. So I had a few cards come out, and it's funny, this is something that I felt around somebody else, or because this card's come up again. No need to fear, the Alice in Wonderland card. But so this, I feel, is sort of saying to you is that I do feel you've been under a lot of pressure lately. I do feel that there has been a lot of pressure on you, and I feel that this has rocked your world a little bit and given you some perhaps insecurities and fears that weren't previously around, but it seems to have sort of uncovered this, even a little bit of anxiety around you. And I feel that you do put yourself under a lot of pressure. I feel that you feel to be productive all the time and then you're exhausted. There's perhaps not enough hours in the day. You know, it just feels like there is that pressure around. And I do feel a little bit that you've got a lot going on, but you don't feel you're getting anywhere, if that makes sense to you. So what I feel is that you need a little bit of time out. You know, you need a little bit of time for yourself to come back into a little bit of balance and get together a plan that you want, not anybody else. This is a plan that you want. It's about thinking about where you want to go, and it's a great time to come on tonight and have this message, I feel, because it is the new moon. So this is all about setting your intentions to manifest and to get on the path where you want to be. And I keep getting said that, I keep getting shown it's where you want to be, not where anybody else. So I feel it's time to just sort of sit down. Okay, lost my job. So worry about the future. Well, I feel the same to you. Don't worry about the future. This is saying make your future, make a plan for the future. So you sit there, you set your intentions, and then you can take steps to get your goals, but don't worry about it. That's wasted energy. But this is saying there's no need to fear. You will find more work, but you can set that energy and set your intentions, and not to put this pressure on yourself, because that's just giving you this feeling of anxiety. And I also feel, you know, when I first connected, I had this strong feeling that somebody's sending down of thanks and gratitude for you. So I don't know whether you can take that, but I just had this feeling of you being surrounded by spirit and somebody really bringing in a message of gratitude, because I've just got a big hug coming in for you. So I hope you can understand that. And thank you. That was lovely. Yeah, Olivia, Danielle, and whoever else is on asking for people to DM off. Yeah, remember, everybody, myself and Dawn will never inbox you or ask you to message us for a reading or ask you ask for money or anything. So please just ignore them. Anna Reed, yeah, I really did feel a lot of gratitude for you. Okay, so she says, thank you, hoping it's my dad. Oh, that was beautiful. Lovely feeling coming down for you, darling.
Yeah, beautiful reading. Beautiful reading. Okay, so I'm going to go for the one under Anna Reed, and it's Shelley L. Balls.
I was drawn to her because of her name. I love that. elbows. It sounds like a movie
Oh,
star
wow.
name.
Okay, all
There
right.
we go.
So,
That's coming
sorry,
up.
just a little bit
Yes.
distracted. I'm, Shelley, I've got this, my awareness has come right here to my ear. It's like I've got piercing, I've got noise in my ear here. Okay. Um, as if, like as if I would be wearing a hearing aid. I'm not suggesting that it's you, but I just want to give that to you. Okay. I just want to give that. So if you can just take that for me. Okay. Now I've been shuffling. All right. And I feel very much, I've drawn this card for you here. And it's the attraction card. And we've got this beautiful image here of this person, all ran the wrong way, forgive me. Whoops, there we go. This beautiful person sitting here with this massive, massive moon in the background. And I do feel as if you are in a period of inaction, okay, in a period of waiting. And I know that you have a real belief, like in the power of manifestation and just energetic power. I know you have an understanding of that. And I just feel for you, my darling, because I want to lift you up. All right. And I want you to know that this patience, you're getting a little bit tired of waiting and just being patient, but patience brings with it an amazing gift, a fantastic gift. So I want to give you some upliftment, okay? And I want you to know that things are on the move, because I have this beautiful card, okay? It's called Darkness, but it isn't about the darkness, okay? Because we have this beautiful pathway ahead of us and it's being illuminated by the moon. And so I feel like you've been through a very emotional journey, okay? And you are gradually becoming stronger and stronger in your emotions. And you are about to step out now onto your pathway, onto something better. And it's teamed up here, all right, with the hunger card. And this is like, I love this card because it's all about passion and it's all about truth. It's about your internal yearnings, your internal truth of actually what you want and what you desire. And so what I want to do is I feel like I'm just going to say what I'm getting because I feel like I want to give you a gift. And the gift I want to give you is the gift of hope, of change, okay, and change in a positive way. And I just feel very much here with you that you are waiting, you've been through quite a lot of turmoil emotionally, and you want change, you desire change, and it's absolutely coming your way. You need to step into yourself, step into your truth, and recognize your strengths and your resilience. And so, my darling, there is so much ahead for you. So just keep, eyes ahead, eyes fixed, eyes ahead on that road. All right. So much love to you.
It's lovely. Lovely.
Oh, yeah,
I've got. Right,
you're a
it's
bit frozen.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I can see.
Okay. Right, is it? I've lost her. I think it is. Does that come up? Right. First of all, thank you for trying to join the group. The group is Spiritual Workshop Community. And what we're actually trying to do, myself and Dawn, is to move everybody over to the group and the Spiritual Workshop page. So then we can sort of have a private space so we don't get all these people coming on saying, can you inbox me and DM me? So once we get everybody into a group, it's then more of a private space because, we have had a lot of people come and watching, and then after the reading that they watch online, they're getting messages from people and getting hassled. So we're trying to avoid all of that and create a nice, safe workshop group. And also we're going to be offering lots lots of workshops. So as soon as we come off, I will accept your request to join the group. And if anybody else wants the link, I shall post it up in wherever I can later. So CM, let me just see what comes up for you. Okay, a couple of things come up for you. First of all, which again, it's lovely timing with this, the first new moon of the new year. And what comes in really quickly or really quite strongly for you is it's really time to step in your self-worth. You know, I really feel this is learning how to read the messages from the universe I've got coming in. I hope this all makes sense, but I've got about 4 or 5. I've got so much coming down from you. It's like they've been waiting to send messages to you. So I have, it's like, notice the signs, start listening to your intuition and learn to start creating what you desire. There seems to be a little bit of stagnant energy around it. It's like, it's almost like I feel like pushing you to say, yes, I want that. This, admitting to yourself, yes, I want to do that. And then putting your intentions out so you learn to create what you desire. And it's almost like you perhaps relied on other people or other things going on to make you happy. And this is saying, no, you can do all of this. You've got it all inside of you. And so I feel you're going through a real period of growth. There seems to be so much growth coming through you, but this growth is really good because it's actually grounding you. So you don't have to, like, you're learning of your ancestors, or you're learning through everything within you that you can provide this happiness and be a real force to be reckoned with, instead of relying on other people that perhaps in the past have let you down. It's opening up. Look at the card that also, and it's opening up this pleasure. And it just feels like you're having that time of transformation, and it feels really magical. They always almost feel like angel wings. So it feels like you're just opening up, that trust and surrender comes in to the universe, and you're just taking more me. I feel it's all about me, because I feel you've dispersed so much of your energy everywhere. So I hope that makes sense to you. There's a lot of power there just pushing you on. So excited reading you. So I think there's a lot of excitement coming up when you really step into that sea, into the, not into the sea, into the sea. Sorry.
Oh, goodness.
Oh dear.
How positive, really, really. Okay, so I'm going to choose Mark Cherie, because he said, "Is it time for the boys?" So we can't.
I just saw that comment come up.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So I have been shuffling for you, Mark. It's an all-time new thing for me. I've got 4 cards for you, but I'm going to do them really quickly because I know we're coming to the end. Okay. Right. So the first card I have picked for you is this beautiful card, and it's peace. Okay. And I feel for you, this is very much needed. And the reason I feel that is because the second card I've picked for you is extremes. And I feel like your life has been like a roller coaster. It's like tremendous highs and tremendous lows, okay? And this doubles up here, these 2 cards together, peace and extremes. And I separate them slightly because, do you know what? This is like a destination for you, okay? To live in a place of extreme, okay, it's tiresome, it's hard on us mentally, and we need to be taking you on a journey, okay, to a more peaceful and acceptance, like an acceptance space. I feel that's very, very important. Now, I've also picked the unexpected, and you know what? The more I look at this card, the more I'm really drawn to it. I love it. It's like, it's got a real sense of like mystery to it and mystic. because these two people here are like looking into this. It's like for me, it's like this massive, like crystal ball, or even I want to go like to planet Earth, because it's like there's so much there, to be discovered. And you know what? I feel like what you're about to step into, you never really felt that you would. You feel like you've always sort of been on the outside, looking in. And I don't know if that's how you used to feel or how you feel now. It's like I want to sort of bring it closer. All right. But you know what? You're going to start to be surrounded by a lot of care and a lot of compassion. It's like, again, like I feel like I want to do the healing hand and I want to put my arm around your shoulder, like in a supportive role. It's like I want to walk beside you, not in front of you or behind you, but at your side. And the last card, just quickly, okay, is really important: patience. You have so much ahead of you here, so much ahead of you, but there's also a lot of healing that needs to take place. Okay, a lot of time spent on yourself and your own well-being. Okay, and as you step through, because I feel that you have gone through healing, but there's just a few like hard little nuggets that we just need to get past. And once you get past that, the world seriously is your oyster. Like, just look, as soon as you get through this, it's like it's all there. So what I want you to do is I want you to take care of yourself. Have patience. There's no rush. Okay. What you're about to experience is something that you never ever thought you would get to. You're on a journey to peace. All right. That's the ultimate destination, because your life has been one of extremes. All right. So I'm just going to leave that with you, and much love to you.
That was lovely. I was wanting to join in because I was like, yay, darkness adventure. That was such a beautiful card, the one with the big circle. I'm not sure which one it was, but yeah, I just felt like saying, yeah, it's like he's at the portal of an adventure and he's just going to jump into it and step into another world. Yes, wonderful. That's gorgeous. Oh, the unexpected. Oh, that's wonderful. That's really, really lovely, Dawn. No, not half. Thank you so much. An amazing adventure. And sorry, I was just going to say to see, miss the cards. If you want to see your reading again, this will be up in the group or on my page or on Dawn's page, and you can watch the replay and just, if you want to fast forward it towards the end. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We've had such a fun night. I really, really have enjoyed myself. It goes so quick. We're back on the 28th of January at the same time for the full moon. So please come back for some readings. By then, we'll have the dates of all the courses, the Oracle card, the Spiritual Connection card, and Tarot card courses, and anything else we magic up. And if you can, please join us on Friday. Oh, there's Sarah. Yeah, because you'll see Sarah, myself, Dawn, Andrea. I didn't see you on there. Oh, I'll catch you next time for a card. But it's wonderful. I've really, really had a good time. So thanks all for joining, and see you soon. See you in 2 weeks, if not before.
Much love. See you.
Oh, that was